and welcome to the third class, the part 2. In our previous lesson, we successfully set up Conda, which is an important step in managing Python environments efficiently. But before we start coding, we need to set up our development environment properly. Today, we'll focus on installing and configuring Visual Studio Code (VS Code) for Python development. By the end of this lesson, you will understand what VS Code is and why we use this. Learn how to install and configure VS Code, set up a Python development environment using Conda, and run your first Python script instead VS Code. So let's get started. At first, I would like to introduce what is VS Code. The VS Code is a software for the code, and you can think it as a document editor for code. For example, in the document editor, it can write some text, and also VS Code can. And in the document editor, it can format text, and in the VS Code, it can highlight the code. And both of them can check for mistakes and save the fields, and also works with different fields type. But VS Code is much more than just a text editor. It also provides error detection to highlight mistakes in your code, and it can handle with multiple fields. Also, based on the Copilot, it can use some code suggestion function to help you understand the code and also change it. It can deal with the code in any language like the JavaScript, JSON, and also Python. Here is an easy example to explain. When you open the Microsoft Word, you can create a new document, open an existing document, and also write and format text. When you open VS Code, you can create a new field for coder, open an existing code field, and also write and format code. Now let's learn how to install it. Open this link, you can see this button here, and based on your system, it will show different text. Because mine is MacBook, so it shows download from Mac OS. And after we click this button, we can download it. Here is the interface when you open VS Code. At first, you can open a folder in your computer, and then we need to set up the Python environment. At first, you need to click this extension in VS Code, then enter the Python and install it. And after you install this, you can select Conda in VS Code. Here are some commands in VS Code. For different systems, it will use a different command. And after you press this, you can see the list, and you need to enter the command that you need to use. For now, because we want to set up the Conda environment, so we will use the Python select interpreter, and then it will show some Python version in your computer. For now, maybe you don't have the right version or you haven't created a new virtual environment, but don't worry, we'll learn how to do it. One way is to create a virtual environment in the folder. In this way, you just need to click the Create Virtual Environment and choose the Conda, and then select the version of Python. And after that, it will start creating the environment. And then if it shows this, the following, after it's installed, it will choose this as your virtual environment, and then you can just use this to run the Python. And after you create successfully, you can see in the folder, here are some structure of the Conda. And also you can use terminal to create it. And you can use a much easier way as we showed last time to create one. Click the terminal and you can show this the new terminal, and also you can use some command to open it. And after that, you can use the script we learned last lesson to create one. Use the name as the test and use the 3.8 version of Python. And after that, we would like to create a Python field and run it. You just need to click the field and to create a new one and select the field type. In this case, we will use the Python field, and then we will see this. And after that, let's use the Copilot for test. Here is a traditional beginning for the programming lesson. Use the hello world. What we want to do is to print out the hello world. So in the Copilot, we just need to enter the hello world. The AI will understand that and to create a script in the Python field. It uses the print hello world. And you just need to get accept if this is what you want. And then just click the button in the right side, use the run button, and then the VS Code will handle this and output the hello world. If you saw the hello world in the terminal, it is success. In this class, we introduce how to install VS Code and how to write a simple Python field. And in the next time, we'll continue to set up the environment. See you next time.